and a grasp that dragged him under the water. Inspector Clue, you are currently grappled at the moment. And you are about 10, 15 feet below the surface of the water. You actually feel a bit of a thunk as you hit the bottom of the ship over here. The rest of you are on the boat here. I believe, Ray, you had a readied action for your javelin.
I did.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. No, you didn't see this. You saw him go down.
Okay. Can I still use my readied action to throw my dagger into where I saw them go down?
No, you can't see where he went down.
Okay,
You saw him go. You saw him disappear. Really.
Okay, I mean it's essentially my turn now anyway, so I don't
At
mind
this
too much.
point, I'd ask you all to roll initiative, but
Oh, I thought you said we were going with the same one.
with the same ones, this is where we're going to begin our fight. The hag has used none of their turns. They have surprised you, inspected you, and they have something here that you really have been trained well. Your studies at the Wizard Tower, to at the wizarding school, to see things and not be grossed out, or see things and not be taken completely aback, because this thing was completely scary. You are under water at the moment, and this creature is going to actually thrust you against this boat. Underneath it, plonk goes your head, and its claws come through. And it is going to attack you for 5 plus 5. 10 is going to miss your AC, and it's going to scratch its claws right next to your head and slowly move towards your face. And it's going to move you along further underneath this boat. Rhea, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Rhea, under her breath, cusses. Sort of like, like the meme that was going around about Geralt of Rivia always being like, fuck. Like that sort of cuss. She's going to drop her Morning Star. I mean, okay, out of character, can I attack with my Morning Star under the water?
Disadvantage, yes.
Okay, so it's not like it's too heavy and clunky to swing. Alright, sweet.
Okay, I'm not even gonna...
Wouldn't know what?
No, like, that's meta, but, like, wouldn't a spear be better to pierce the water
See,
with
that's what I thought
Morningstar?
as well. That's what I thought as well, which is why I'm asking if it's possible to use it or not. Because, like, mechanically in-game, potentially, but, like, realistically, it feels like it would be a little too hard to thrust. So I was going to have her use her dagger, but I'm not sure.
You can throw it, but it'll still be a disadvantage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, she's gonna... They went down over there, right?
They went down the front of the boat to the left of the bow.
Okay. Well, I mean, she doesn't really have many options. She thinks he's going to die. He's so small. She's gonna 10 feet and into the water she dives with her weapon. Now that she's in the water, what does she see?
She looks around, and I would like you to roll a perception for me, please.
Sure thing. Nat 20, baby!
You look around, and there are muffled cackles that you hear. And you see nothing ahead. You see nothing to the sides. You quickly turn your head back, and your hair swishes in the water around. And as that last bit of your ponytail goes past, you see the hag with Inspector Clue, and she has him pressed up against the underneath at the very back, just below the reverse side to the top of the stern.
Just can you do a little thingy like with that so that I can see where? Okay,
There you go.
over there. Oh, that's quite the
Water.
distance.
Underneath. In fact, what I can do is I can reveal it to you.
Okay. How much distance is that? Okay, I'm gonna take the sprint action.
You have used your action to
To get in the water.
perceive where he is.
Oh, to perceive where he is. Okay. Okay, well then I guess I'm just using the rest of my movement. Since that's difficult terrain, I can only do to about like there. Well, I'll do like about there. Yep. Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay.
Yes. Well, I don't know who's. Oh, wait, we have rods in this first.
Inspector Clue, you are being
Where's
held.
mine?
It's you're after Clue.
Can you
I'm
not
just
see
supposed
the
to know.
initiative?
I'm moving around.
Okay, sick. I just engaged.
I don't know what it is. Yes, with that, Rhea has jumped over the edge just past you, Rosemary, as your companion's been dragged down just afterwards. And she has swam somewhere. You do not know. She seems to have gone underneath the boat. What do you do?
It's my turn. I thought
Oh
it
no,
was
it's
my
not your
period.
turn. Sorry, I read that.
Clues, actually.
I read that
Like,
wrong.
Yep.
Sorry. As soon as Blaze said, "There's his," I was like, "Oh, Tiberius is his good." Inspector Q, you have been grasped by this sea hand tightly, pressed up against the bottom of this water. What are you doing?
Am I unconscious?
You are grappled. You are conscious. What is your
Okay.
Constitution modifier?
I'm trying to find my shit.
It's a +2.
Look, what's a +2? If you see your Constitution, you'll see the number there. It's 3 rounds that you are going to be okay before you. What is it? A number of minutes equal to 1 plus 3 minutes.
Isn't that several rounds? Because
So
one
that's
round is
fine.
like 6 seconds.
That's quite a. Yeah, that's a lot longer than me. Let's have a look here. What does it say? I may have read that wrong. Give me a second.
Hurricane gun.
Just give me a second. Oh, it's appeared negative Constitution. Okay, so you've got yourself 3 minutes. That is 30 rounds. It's quite a lot of time. I think we've got time here.
Oh yeah. What? Finding the stuff from ready for.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I already have my mage armor up, and I don't really have much more to give, but I'm gonna try what is it, tattered hideous laughter at this creature.
What does... Let's have a look. What does that require in terms of components and verbal things? What does it say? BS.
It's BSM.
So you need material, you need a... Yeah, I would say at this stage, because you are grappled, you can't really do any of the things that you could do. You could possibly do the verbal component, but you can't move your arms and stuff, and you wouldn't be able to use your staff as a spell focus at this moment.
Oh, that's low.
You are grappled. You can...
Wasn't a bad idea though at all.
Not a bad idea. Very good idea.
Or much
At the moment, requiring all 3 of those things, if you didn't need to move around, you'd be okay, possibly.
Okay,
So-
in that case, I'm looking at this wretched creature tag that has wrapped around me, and can I see some opening, some opportunity, something you could manipulate on her?
You might be able to use your staff in terms of getting some leverage and try and release yourself from the grapple.
I was thinking more. It's the question I should ask what I want to do, but I don't know how.
You're being given a very big hug.
I'm looking at whatever I can see wrapped around me, Do I see some sort of sign of weakness on this
She is
carrying something?
she's looking right in your eyes, in your soul, and she has a crooked smile, a big grin, evil face. And that's what you can see in front of you.
Okay. Can I lift my arms at all?
No. You can try and resist. I suppose what you can do is if you want to, you can use your action. Sorry, my bad. If you want to, you can use your action to try and look around for particular weaknesses to this hag. Something I should have offered you.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, so then roll a perception for me, please. Roll an investigation, rather.
Okay.
Okay. While she seems to be confident in her approach, she doesn't seem to have much of a. She doesn't seem to be very fast in her movements. She seems to be slower. She is ancient. She's old. But she's stronger than she looks.
Cakes are sorry.
I don't really know what to do in this situation because I can't use any.
You could try to escape the grapple.
Yeah, just
Yeah. Can I try and poke her in the eye with my staff? Probably I can't really move it.
You
Maybe
can
if you roll a nat 20, hey, anything's possible.
you can scream muffled screams because you only have your bonus action remaining, and I don't think there is anything that you can do that you must have. You're still grappling. The action has revealed that this prone is not very dexterous.
So, fine, okay. I can find her.
Right.
That
You
works.
can you give a nod, snap, and she pulls herself away and grins back at you and laughs in the natural brilliant. With your investigation, you know that this creature is something called a death glare, and that she is trying to give you that right. She's failing horribly, and that's says here that the hag can target one frightened creature, which she can see within 30 feet of her. The target can see the hag. It must succeed in a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw against this magic or drop to 0 points.
It's a frightened target, so if he's a frightened,
Not frightened. He
surely.
he's not frightened, but he can see in her eyes the capability of doing this. That's what I'm giving you for your perception. And that'll bring us to
Yeah.
this. Rotary, you're up after him. Guys, I am rusty. I suppose we're all rusty. We get the hang of it again. I'm forgetting things while we're doing stuff. Tiberius, you have seen one of your companions jump off the front of the boat. The other one who pulled over shortly before that. What are you going to do?
so I don't know yet where they are. Have they made any kind of
No,
noise
under the
to
water.
indicate? Under the water.
You look around, your passive perception is
15. 14? 15. No. 14.
14.
Okay.
You don't see the mission.
Okay.
You can look around, but no.
I'm going to assume, since Raya never disappeared, she's swimming somewhere.
You did. She's under the water.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just get out of the water.
No, but what I'm assuming is that she's running this way. Or swimming this way. That was probably far enough.
Metagaming.
But we can't see you. We can't see you in the same spot, so we know you're going along the bow.
But
She-
I could have just as easily been in the front with fighting.
like-
So, roll survival for me.
It's the river. I can see you not underwater. Run of the survival with very.
You're right, Graham. You're right.
I only roll.
Yeah, you know that
It's
she should have. She would have been like. There'd be bubbles in front of you, or in front of you, like. Yeah.
So that was
about nature and shit that I can think she's
People
not
need-
outside.
people need to breathe. They tend to breathe out underwater sometimes, especially when biting. If it
So
was
then-
anything lower than a 10, it would have been like, no, you don't know that.
It like rolled so close to much better, and then it came 8. But that's fine. Okay.
10
And
only just
then-
makes it, but it makes it.
Yeah.
An inch is as good as an inch, or an inch is as good as a mile. That's the one.
Okay.
Depends
Sick.
how you use it.
Uh,
Sorry. Go
That's
ahead.
fair.
alrighty. I'm gonna. Is jumping in my action?
You can use your movement to do so.
Okay, because it wasn't my full movement, so I'm gonna. Wasn't my full movement. I'm gonna jump in.
There are limitations, but we're not at that point yet. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll allow
I
you
wanna
to-
just quickly make sure of something before I jump in. Yeah, okay, this is fine. I'm gonna jump in
Okay.
with my javelin.
You jump in, javelin in hand. You see, as you land in the water, you look around, and your perception allows you to see the people right near you. This hag grinning deathly,
Deadly,
And-
deadly, no.
Definitely, yeah.
deathly at Inspector Clue. What you gonna do, Tiberius?
Oh, she hasn't necessarily noticed me yet. Okay, even though disadvantage sucks, can I? That's gonna be interesting. Verbal and somatic, is that spoken? I can't speak underwater. can
Verbal
I?
and symbols. Somatic is symbols.
Somatic is symbols. So I need to move my hands.
Move something.
Can I hold the dead underwater?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Okay, sick. So I'm gonna point towards this hag, and the sound of a Dolores bell will fill the air around her. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw of 12. Will take 1d8 necrotic damage.
Right. Since there is no air around them,
These bubbles of the Clue's escaped breath as he thrashes around.
Thank you.
that fine. Okay.
I
That's-
can change my
that's-
move if you want, and I'll.
That's good. No, I'll that's fair. That's fair. I will say that these bubbles that are coming out of Inspector Clue's mouth and the sea hag's mouth explode with shockwaves of sound that ring throughout the water, amplifying it louder and equalizing it to how loud it would be if it was a room full of air. And she has to do what?
A wisdom saving throw of 12.
9
Like-
plus.
Oh no, plus
9
1.
plus. Wisdom 1. 9 plus 1, 10. Failed. What do we get on her?
1d8 necrotic. Is she missing any health already?
No.
Would have been a
Right.
D12 if she was.
That's 7 damage.
Nice.
Right. She, excuse me, she takes 7 necrotic damage, and she turns her attention sharply to you, and that grin fades immediately. I'm going to say that's your movement at the moment. I think you still have a bonus action.
A bonus action. I don't think I can do much with that. Shield of Faith. What the fuck is that? Shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature. Can I just straight up Shield of Faith myself?
You recognize that it's
Can't-
concentration though. So if you
can't
get
do-
attacked,
You can't do 2 spells on your turn.
Oh,
unless
okay.
One of them is a cantrip.
also then if you get attacked while you have
That's fine.
concentration, you have to do like a roll to maintain that spell. So you'd be using a spell slot. And you're like very fight heavy, so just like
It's not a. Oh,
Rare.
it is a spell. Okay, sick.
That's been good.
not metagaming. I'm just
Yeah,
telling
teaching
him.
me.
Man. I'm teaching him.
I didn't know this.
Outside
Oh, but
of
just
the game.
because she's saying it now, it's meta. Okay.
Outside of the game. No, it's not. I don't know. Fuck it. But you've done what you've done now.
No, that's
And,
fair. I can't do anything else.
this
Let's
creature has
continue.
had her attention drawn straight onto you.
Yeah.
And as
you gonna do,
this happens, Rosemary, unbeknownst to you, the giant crab has crawled up the
But
side of the
not
boat.
another one. For
We
Dinner.
better be fucking saving these crabs.
Right. Yeah.
And
why
It-
is he coming towards me? Fuck
It-
off.
is going to, let's have a look here, give a claw melee attack to try and pincer grapple you with a 10 plus 3, 13.
13? No, doesn't hurt.
It snaps the air right next to you, giving you quite a shocking fright. And you whip around and see this giant crab getting itself ready to try and take another swipe at you.
Mhm, That's
And
great.
it is
I
your turn.
Okay. Can I cast Burning Hands at this crab?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I haven't read this. Each creature in the 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw, or it takes 3d6 fire damage.
Right, Dex for the crab.
14. Dex 14.
It rolled a 14. I don't even have to do any bonuses to that. It passes it.
Okay.
It takes half the damage. What's the damage?
Yeah, half damage. 14, so it takes 7 damage.
Okay, you lay your hands on this giant crab and deal it 7 fire damage. Let me just double check something with the giant crab. Da-da-da-da.
I don't think you actually have to touch for burning hands, do you?
No,
No, but
it's just a small cone.
For flavor, yeah.
I was doing a play on words, okay?
Okay, no, sorry. Just trying to understand.
I was talking about the spell. I'm talking about the spell.
There are such rules, though. Gosh.
Oh gosh.
As a bonus action, can I hit it with my dagger?
Yes, you can. Absolutely. And I've been doing things wrong this whole time. It is a light
and
weapon.
I need to roll a d20 for random magic. Smile.
You need to roll a d20. You're absolutely right. It's a level 1 spell. Go for it.
Hey, at least if it ends up
I
being
got a
not
nat
good.
20, which is not what I want. I want a 1. Fuck's
This is the
sake.
exact opposite of what you want. And what you manage to what manages to happen is that some interesting sparkles, almost like a prestidigitation spell, like a mini little firework that just like a pop or two that go off that you're not used to in your spells magic. And you can roll a normal d20 to get that dagger swipe.
Normal d20
Yes.
again. Okay. Rolls. 18.
18 is going
To
to
hit.
hit how much damage?
Roll for the. It's 1d4 plus 2, right? Still?
Right.
That's okay.
Oh no. Yeah,
is
I'm gonna allow that. Yeah.
Okay, well, I got 3 anyway, so.
Okay, cool. Cool. So 3 damage, 7 damage, 10
10
damage
damage.
altogether. Right, this thing is squealing itself a little bit, and that brings us to where are we? The sea hag. So Rosemary, you have had this thing snap its claws right at you. You've turned around, you have blasted it with some fire, and you have stabbed it with a dagger.
Mhm.
This sea hag, Inspector Clue, I needed you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Please, can you do that for me now?
I can. Find it. Hey, Kaiki. Hello, baby. Yuck, yuck. 4.
Oh
4.
no.
Oh, again. So misreading here. I'm going to have you do this because I should have given you the option, and I'm just going to let you that 4 slide for now. I need to remember the thing in the beginning, so I'll do that next time. This the sea hag, she has looked away from you for the first time since you've been under the water. She looked at Tiberius, who you see off to the side as well. And she is going to swim with you. Right, she is fast. She's going to swim off down this road.
What the
What?
fuck?
The
Bruh.
fuck? Bruh.
I like just got close.
No. She can only go half that distance. I'm sorry. There we
She's
go.
carrying a dude, or because that's her actual speed.
Because she's carrying a dude.
That's fucked up.
60 feet swimming speed.
What? That's still more than double my running. I was gonna get on land.
40 feet swimming speed.
Oh, okay.
40 feet swimming speed. I'm sorry.
So 20. So wait, 40?
40.
0?
So 20 feet with the carrying armor along.
That's about 20. Okay.
I was like seeing nightmares, dude. Fastest sea hag in all the galaxy.
Dude, I read Dark Vision. I mean, Dark Vision 60 feet, and it was right next to the thing. And my dyslexia was like, "Oh, the 4 is a 6."
Yes.
Okay, cool. This thing has moved along, and it is going to try and find an opening in your skin armor.
Excuse you?
14.
I don't like that sentence at all.
5. There's a 19 to hit. Armor, does that hit?
Yes.
19 to hit.
19 to hit.
Madness.
Quite a lot to hit.
Right. Do you have shield or anything that could bring it up?
I already have shield.
Unreaction.
No, that's your mage armor, not your shield.
Shield. Ooh. As in skill or something?
Oh no, it's me. I think who has that spell.
No, it wouldn't bring it back up. I
Still.
don't know. You have this. No, you don't have the spell. Okay.
No.
Yeah. This is going to. She's going to very easily find a weak point in her skin that she can put her claws into you with, and she does so. She does so with 2d6s. Three. That's 2d6s. That is 7 damage, 7 slashing damage, as she pulls her claws down your back. And she has an evil expression on her face now. One that is the exact opposite of her evil grin, has now turned into an angry sneer. Tuzi. As she stares back at you, looks up and down. Rhea, you have seen the sea hag going off with your companion. It's your turn. What are you doing?
I can only move a certain amount, because difficult terrain, so I'm going over here. And then I'm gonna throw my javelin at her. Yeah, that's all I can really do at this moment in time. And hope that it works. That's at disadvantage though, right?
Disadvantage.
Ugh. It's a 13. I mean, no, wait, yeah, it's a 13.
13 is going to zip just past her, going through some of her hair. And it's actually going to get snared in her hair. There's now a javelin sticking out
Brilliant. Okay,
of
did
her locks.
Do I
Well,
get her?
at least we can see where she is now, you know, with the giant javelin in her hair. Surely.
Do I get her
Maybe-
attention?
You definitely get her attention, but
Okay, I'm
she's
gonna
still
look
quite
at her.
focused on
Oh,
this,
so she doesn't like look up at me or anything.
not at the moment.
Bitch, don't ignore me.
You've hit the back of her.
Okay. All right. Well, that's really all I can do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna also can I see Tiberius? I'm gonna scowl at him because in my mind he spooked her. I'm like, you're the reason she moved away. You know, that's what I'm thinking in my brain. So I just scowl at him, maybe flip him off. And that's my turn.
That's sick. I'm so happy for you.
Inspector Clue, please roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Just looking back. Damn.
7.
You are now frightened,
Mm-hmm.
and it is your turn. You have the choice to avert your eyes, and I should have done that this time. Let's go again. Gives you a second chance here. So, you can either look away, which is going to give you a disadvantage on attacks, or you can roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Okay, so Inspector Clue, grapple, trying to get out of the grapple is not an attack. You have the chance to look away. It is a wisdom saving throw with the DC of 11.
if I choose to look away, it's a wisdom saving throw. You said.
You can look away, and then you don't have to do the saving throw. You'll have a disadvantage on your next attack. If you choose to
But you
unarmed
have
strike
that
her with your
anyways.
fist, with your face, that'll be at disadvantage.
No, I'm just trying.
It's just
Because
So
you're
I'll
underwater,
him in the face.
Oh, sorry.
and because you're underwater, it'll be essentially too slow to do anything because you already have disadvantage on melee.
yes.
So your options are severely limited, and this hag has got you in a location. You know this hag has got you in a location that has completely optimized her abilities right now. You have the grasp on you. What are you doing?
I turn my head away from her and I mimic complete lifelessness by playing dead.
Roll performance for me, please.
Seven.
You fall lifeless in front of this hag's eyes as she looks at you, ready to try and stare you to death. And that'll be the end of your turn. Tiberius, it's your turn.
I have another request. You're allowed to deny it. But I want to do a similar thing. But have you seen those like divers where they blow bubbles with or like rings with the air out of their mouths? So like a smoke ring, but air. I want to do something like that towards her. Do the same.
I want you to roll nature check.
Okay.
What are you hoping to achieve with that?
12. I want to hurt her, dude. I want to create some more air around her.
You know that air comes out of your lungs and you can make bubbles.
Okay, so I
Not
can't.
necessarily rings.
I can't
You
do
can
that.
make bubbles.
Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Is oh, I have a different idea. Okay, actually, I have a better idea. Don't worry. I can swim to them, right? If
Yes,
I have
okay.
15 movement speed.
I think so, yes.
30, so 15 to get
Yes, you can get there.
there. Okay, sick. And then I have this, I believe it's called inflict wounds. If I can touch this hag,
You can,
I
you can
can
reach her as
blast
she...
her shit up.
So, as you swim on through, you get a little bit of light coming through from the sides of the boat. The underside of the boat blocking a lot of light. It's fairly dark there. And you come into vision of this hag floating about 10 feet under the water with your companion in arms. In her arms, and she is within arm's reach. What are you doing?
Sick. I'd like to, make like I'm swimming towards her, and then in one of my strokes, I'm gonna have my green energy envelop it, and then grab her. Since I don't actually have to use a forceful impact, it's the actual touch that does the damage.
This is inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds. A melee
What is
spell
this?
attack against a creature you can reach.
Uh-huh.
On a hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage.
Good. Roll for attack.
Okay, sick. Give me 19.
19 hits. That's that damage, boy.
3d10 necrotic gives me 11.
11 damage. Okay. You bring yourself up next to this hag and you use one of your strokes, and your fingers glisten with this green glowing energy between them, almost like webs. And they go onto her side, and this green energy pulses in a vein-like fashion up the side of her body, and she contorts and turns to you with a crumpled face, crumpled expression. That was painful. You know that was painful. She looks at this.
18.
She looks at this semi-arrogant looking
Oh!
brute that has come to try and mess with her meal.
Her meal.
And that, I
My
think, is the
fist
end of
will
your
be her
turn.
meal.
You have a bonus action.
But I can't do anything with it right now.
So with that, it's the end of your turn. This giant crab is going to take another swipe at you, Rosemary. Ooh, and rolls a 3+3 to hit, and
Oh, nice.
snap.
Good. Yeah.
You are quick on your feet as you move to the side. It's your turn.
Can I hit it with my quarterstaff?
Totally.
Okay, roll for hit. 9?
That is not going to hit.
No.
You
Oh.
hit. It's actually yes. In fact, you hit the top of its carapace, and it just goes donk.
Okay, cool. As my bonus action, can I stagger it with my dagger again?
With your bonus action, you get to roll a new attack with your dagger. I've been doing these things a little bit wrong, and I'm going to explain that between sessions or whatever. But yes, roll a normal attack, but you don't own add the bonus for the damage. So it'll only be the dice for the damage. So roll a normal
Okay.
attack with your dagger.
So, wait, a d20 or just a normal dagger attack?
Normal dagger attack.
Okay, normal dagger attack. 6. Okay. Anyways,
Took a swipe.
I guess I'm vibing with this crab for a little bit longer.
It scratches visually the top of the carapace, but you make no purchase. And yes, movement. Would you like to call out to your absent companions?
Can they hear me?
We're all underwater.
They're underwater?
I missed
Rosemary.
it. The crab just do damage to you.
Rosemary,
No.
mutters
And I
to
did nothing
herself.
to him. Can I fucking kick the crab into the water? No. Anyway, as my no,
That's fair.
I'm gonna mutter fucking crab and go back to
Yeah.
being sad whilst people try and save fucking Clue.
Fucking clue.
Fucking Clue.
Right. I am going to be relatively ruthless here. But not to Inspector Clue.
Oh lord.
As
Then it's
Inspector
me.
Clue
Like that.
begins to drift off. Yeah.
Drift off. Is he unconscious, or did she let him go?
He is
dead.
he's sort of starting to move. He's playing dead.
Oh, he's playing dead.
So she's
He's in-
dropped him then because of it.
She's going to turn around to you, Tiberius. And she's going to take a swipe with a 16 plus
That's
5.
what? +5? Did you just say +5?
Yes, it is.
No.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
unless
no,
you're
no,
not
no.
kidding, you hit me.
2d6s plus 3. 6 and a 1.
Has she now let go of
And
Clue?
Slashing damage. She's let go of Clue. Clue has started to float slightly
Yeah.
towards the boat. He is a bit limp in the water. Tiberius, that's 10 slashing damage to you.
I'm fine with that, dude.
You sound
Okay.
fine with it.
Oh, okay, sick. I'm going to reaction
Nice.
my Wrath of the Storm. Dex saving throw DC 12.
Roll the 12.
You rolled a 12.
Mm-hmm.
Still half damage on a success though.
Half damage on success. Yeah,
What's
so
the damage?
2d8. Let me roll that.
That's what it was last time, I think.
It is 2d8. Roll for everyone. 5.
5 damage as this creature is dealt a lot more damage than expected. She gets dealt plus 2 damage because she's underwater. So 7 electric damage.
Oh, yeah. +2. Underwater.
Yes, not rules as written, but I just thought I'd throw that in. Yeah, I thought about it beforehand. Cool. That will bring it to the end of the hag's turn. Ray, you're within 30 feet of this hag. You see this hideous monster that is possibly killed one of your friends. I need you to either avert your eyes, giving you double disadvantage, but I think that essentially just means you will not be able to really hit her.
Or
I'm going to look that up right now. Your other option is to roll a wisdom saving throw.
yeah, I'll roll a wisdom saving throw.
Let me double check this.
Half of 5 is 3.
I didn't do good on my wisdom saving throw. I did poorly on my wisdom. Wasn't it a con save?
No, I was getting that wrong. What did you get?
I got an 8.
Ooh, that's not particularly
Not good.
You are now frightened. You must spend all of your turn
Trying to get as far away from her as possible.
as get as far away from her as possible for 1 minute.
Okay,
No.
can I... In my mind, getting on land is as far away from her as possible. That's how I feel is the best way to get away from this woman. So can I please use my turn to go over here and get onto the land there?
Yes.
Sweet, okay. This
and
bitch.
climbing up and the swimming up act, that'll bring you to exactly where the end of your movement.
Yeah. Okay.
And you quiver not only with the coldness of the wind hitting you as you come out from this water, but the fear that you had of this creature who you have not seen the face of.
Okay. Yeah, and I look up and I see Rosemary, and can I shout to her, "You good?"
Can I shout back? Just dealing with this fucking crab. Be with you in a minute.
I give her like a thumbs up because I'm glad that she's saying dealing with it. Like she's got it. Rhea can keep focusing on this. All right, that's my turn, I guess.
Inspector Clue, you are limp and have been let loose. You have not moved much. You can choose to use your movement to limply follow the stream, which seems to be pushing you towards the boat again. What are you going to do with your turn?
First, this is fucking scary. Is the river or stream bank side land safety zone, whatever Ray is standing, is it how much higher up than the boat is it?
It is about 10 feet.
Water.
About 10
Yeah.
feet up.
Oh shit, okay. So I don't see much from here. I'm just floating for now, but I'll take a little glance towards the ship and the sides of this little stream to see if there's a way to.
You can float at about 30. You can float about 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay. That's really what I want. I want to get out of here.
While you go along, and as you float in your limple way, you manage to go off to about. Yeah.
Yes.
On the boat or underneath?
Underneath the boat. He's brushing up against the side of the boat.
Oh yeah, Oz, I'm so close to being absolutely fucked. You're not supposed to know that, but let's go.
All right, Inspector Clue. Anything you're going to do after that movement?
Was that? That was
What's your movement?
my movement. Okay. Let's see now. This is probably not gonna help, but I'm gonna try hideous laughter at this fucking shit creature.
Oh,
Hey. You wave your arms around. You
I didn't mean to do that.
get your staff ready, and then you manage to cast the spell Touches Hideous Laughter. What saving throw is it?
But, you know, it is a wisdom.
He has a wisdom of above that much +1 on a 6. She failed, and it is for how long? Concentration for 1 minute, right?
Yeah, 1 minute.
Concentration up to 1. Sweet, that's 10 rounds. Oh, up until she takes damage.
Takes damage. She gets to roll it again at the end of the turn. So
Okay.
she is still facing Tiberius. She gets a glint in her eye. She knew that you were not dead. And this spell that you've imbued her with has tickled something inside her she hasn't felt in a long time.
No.
And she takes a great, joyous, gleeful laugh at this. She cackles. It's underwater. You hear this muffled. Tiberius, she seems to be convulsing her arms away from damage towards you as she actually genuinely is laughing. Like, it's not a nice sight to see. Tiberius, you see this, I want you to either make a choice here. Are you averting your eyes? Or are you making wisdom saving throw?
What's
I have
the
a
saving
bonus
throw?
action. Do I have a
It
bonus
is a
action
wisdom.
for everything I did?
You do have a bonus action, sorry, Lama.
Okay, in that case, I'm waving my arms for Tiberius to see that I want him to go up, 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 leave the water.
Okay, disadvantage doesn't double, so which is something I should have known. So it will either be disadvantage if you fail. I mean, disadvantage if you avert your eyes on an attack, or a wisdom saving throw against being frightened.
Okay, so I'm gonna
So as long as we
disengage
can, yeah, avert is only an hour.
and stand upstairs, or on the that thing, and then I still have my
be-
javelin.
That'll be your movement. You have your javelin. That is going to hit. How much damage?
7.
7 damage as this thing goes into this cackling creature. She makes another saving throw, wisdom saving throw. 12 plus 13. What's the AC on that? Or what's the DC on that
13.
saving throw there, Inspector Clue?
DC is say what?
Tasha's
13?
hideous laughter. 14.
13?
No, 13.
13.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
She has just rolled a 12 plus 1, so that's 13. She snaps out of this laughing phase, and she sees you, Tiberius, out of the water. She turns her head towards you. Is there anything you're going to do with your bonus action, Tiberius?
Can I equip my hand axe and throw that as well with my other offhand?
Yes. Normal attack with your hand axe. How far is it away? Let's have a look. This is going to be at disadvantage, though, because that isn't a weapon that travels underwater normally. Mostly.
Hey, let's do this though. And next, oh, my power just came back. Means physics yours is on the way out. Disadvantage. Oh, 14.
All right. 14 at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Pretty good. What's the damage?
Oh, I forgot. 7.
7 again. Wow, very, very nice. This thing goes straight through the water and seems to cut the water side to side as it departs itself. That javelin has made a gap for it, breaking the water tension.
Oh, hang on. It's a -1 damage hand axe. We
Okay.
picked it up. I wrote it down, so 6.
Right. 6 damage hits this hag as the javelin has broken the water for the part of this hand axe thrown at her. 7 damage. She seems to have some blood coming out of her. Quite a lot of blood as you see the water start to darken around. She's still very much moving. She's still very much staring right at you. You can see
That's fine.
eyes, the yellowness of them. That'll be the end of your turn. The giant crab, Rosemary's going to take another swipe at you. +3 plus 14 is 17.
Like,
And
yeah,
that-
hit.
That is a... Yeah, 17. Does it hit? Do you have any...
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be a 4 damage to you. Bludgeoning damage as this creature brings its claws cramping down on you.
Awesome.
And it has got you grappled.
Oh, awesome! Okay, what can I do whilst I'm grappled?
You cannot move.
Ah, awesome. That seems fair. Can I cast Burning Hands at it again?
Yes, I think so.
Amazing. All you need to do is touch it. Let's go read.
Let's go read.
As you hold your hands with, thumbs touching and fingers spread. Can I do that?
Absolutely.
Alright, awesome. Okay, I'm casting Burning Hand. 14 damage if it doesn't succeed in a dex 14 saving throw.
14 damage.
Well, if it
That's what you rolled.
doesn't, yeah. if it
13
doesn't-
plus 2, 15.
Ah.
Here, okay, it takes 7 damage.
All right.
Then you take 7 damage.
No, I don't.
Oh.
This creature has essentially, you start to see some steam pouring out of the insides and around the little cracks and stuff and areas, and it starts to smell really good.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
falls down to the ground with like a slumpy, sort of half crunchy sound, but it's not a crunch because it hasn't broken. There's like a this is ready to be eaten smell in the air. So that brings us to the end of Rosemary's turn, as she has made some wonderful cooked crab meat. That is going to bring us to the sea hag's turn, who is going to swim herself out of sight.
No!
As you see her, Tiberius, go under the boat.
Oh, okay. Thought she was running.
Perhaps she might be. Perhaps not.
I don't really want to go back underneath.
Me neither.
That scares me.
Bejesusly a lot.
Yeah, no do I, so I don't think I will.
And that is the end of her turn, as she has readied an action, I say not what. Rhea, it is
She's
your
gonna
turn.
fuck anyone who comes into her.
You
Okay.
don't know where the sea hag is.
I'm going to.
Only I know.
No,
You are
no.
still frightened, but you know
Me?
she's in the water, yes.
How do I get unfrightened?
I'm having a look right now.
You unfrighten yourself, bitch. It's like getting unfucked.
There we go. Frightened for 1 minute at the end of each of your turn. So, repeat the saving throw for the end of your last turn, which I didn't have you do. So, roll a DC 11 wisdom saving throw for me, please. I shouldn't have told you the DC, but roll it anyway.
Okay, 13.
Great. You
Oh.
are no longer frightened at the start of this turn. What are you going to do?
It's frightening.
I'm gonna.
Mm.
So at the when Clue was first dragged under, I had readied my javelin. What was it that made me not able to use that readied action? Because I don't want to do the same mistake again and not be able to use
A
it.
specific trigger of using it on an enemy.
You had to have like seen it.
No,
You can't just stab it in.
a specific trigger of of throwing it at an enemy. So you'd have to see the enemy to be able to throw it. She had
So
full
I-
cover essentially.
Okay, she had full cover. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. If I'm standing like over here, can I see onto the boat?
Boat is slightly elevated from you.
Yeah, I just don't want to put myself in a position where this is wasted, essentially. So what I'm gonna
I'm
do,
wasted.
I'm gonna climb back onto the boat, do this over here, and then I'm going to ready my, I'm gonna ready my longbow, and essentially, like, the second I see her, like, if she pops her head over any of here, then she gets an arrow to the face, essentially.
What's the effective range of that?
150, and then 600.
Beautiful. So, right. That is a nice readied action and round turn that you have done there, Rhea. Anything else? I think you've got bonus action I'll allow for.
You know what? Yeah, actually, heck yeah. I'm gonna throw some caltrops just all over the boat. Would that be a full action? That would be a full action, wouldn't it?
Okay, action.
Okay, yeah, no worries, then nothing. No, I'm happy with my...
Cool. You are ready there, bow, arrow in hand. Inspector Clue, you are against the side of the boat. You have slowly been raising up a little bit. The water, the surface above you is about 5 feet. It's the start of your turn. What are you going to do? You're hurting bad, but you're able to swim.
I am. I want to climb up on the boat.
Boat's about 10 feet up from the water.
Yeah, obviously I can't climb. Do I see a ladder or anything, or do I need to holler?
You have the climbing speed. And climbing speed is it's just double. So it's going to take you 30 minutes to get up there. Various, you've made your way out of the water. You've got water that's seemingly it's salty water. You'd expect fresh water, but this is a salt mine. And it is stinging. Your wounds are stinging as the slashes that are down your torso and your leg are hurting bad.
At least it's clean.
You are standing still strong. It is quite clean. This is correct, as the pain reminds you of the rain you felt, but a sting when you first came to consciousness, but a sting instead of a cold. It is your turn now. What are you going to do?
I'm actually not entirely sure what I want to do.
Rosemary, you're up next.
So, what I'm possibly thinking, but actually I can't do that. I need to add. Oh fuck! I'm out of spell slots. I think I just had to add one. Yeah, dude, that's entirely cool. That's not gonna help. Yeah, so maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not
Gonna be-
diving back in. I'm just actually also gonna ready a spell. Or not a spell, an action. I'm gonna take my other hand axe, equip it, and like be ready to throw it if I see anything.
Reading your action.
Oh. Actually, sorry, I have a potion of healing.
Alright. That'll be your action if you want to take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Quantity -1.
How do I undo stuff in D&D?
5, 7.
Sorry.
7 HP. 7 HP you gain as you drink this potion down. What's that, Linda? Cool, Tiberius, you feel the wounds begin to close and the stinging sensation start to fade as you get healed up enough to hold yourself more steadily. With that, Rosemary, it is your turn.
I have absolutely no idea. Can I, like, look around, like, just, like, walk along the edge of the water, look down, try and see if I can see where she is?
Yeah, roll perception for me, please.
$18?
You look around and you see to the bow, just below the front here, only you can see this, and that is a stream of bubbles that are popping up. Bubble, 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 bubble.
And as my bonus action, can I say, hey, there's bubbles over here, guys?
Absolutely.
Cool.
With that, that's your action, bonus action of movement.
Yeah.
And yeah, cool.
Cool.
The sea
Would she
haggis
come
will
in?
continue outwards and or continue onwards, and let's see what she is. Silence. The movement of the water is continuing with the flow that goes out of this cave. For the first time in a few moments, there is a break in the action, but you still feel tense. Rhea, it's your turn. Inspector Clue, you're up next.
Hang on, so the sea hag had her turn and we didn't see anything.
Yes.
You might be using her move to try and get away.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Alright.
fearing. I wanna murder this bitch. She has my javelin.
Yeah, no, she has my javelin. Oh, she might have
And
yours up.
mine.
We're gonna move towards the front of the boat. Like so, because Rosemary had indicated that she saw bubbles around here, no?
yes.
Can I roll perception to try and see this, or will that take my turn?
That'll take your turn.
Okay, do I see it without rolling perception?
You might see them if they start to. Oh, you see one or two bubbles that have just come up on the surface.
Where?
Round about.
Okay, I'd like to use my turn to. No, it's okay. I'm gonna wait. Patience is the name of this game. Rhea's going to step a little bit back and again just prepare her bow and arrow for the second that she sees this thing.
Right. Taking a steady grasp of your bow, you bring your arrow back, and you aim your eyes left, right, side. Have a little bit of aid from your companion here in terms of where to look. Inspector Clue, it's your turn. Tiberius, you're up next.
Let's see. I have a slice of pie on me. I don't know, has it gone bad?
It should still be okay. You can give it a whiff. Seems to be alright.
Yes. Not good.
Sounds good.
I also happen to have a potion of healing. I would like to heal up a little bit. I don't know how much what's the healing properties of the pie?
Pie 2 HP.
Only?
Only 2 HP. Food doesn't usually heal.
You're lucky. It used to heal 1.
Okay, right.
It's better with 8.
Nah.
Feel I need something. I'll just drink the potion. I'm pretty sure I need it.
Roll 2 d4s for me, please.
2d4 plus 2, right?
Yes.
Aye.
4, 1, 2, roll.
There's no way for me to regain
5 HP.
spell slot.
Not at the moment.
And 1 healing potion used. So I
Add 5
0.
HP. You to remove the healing potion. That is an action, bonus action, interaction, movement.
Can I eat the pie as well?
No.
No. I kind of.
Yes, but yes. You can try and eat the pie.
What? Try and eat the pie.
You can try and eat the pie.
Okay.
Red alert.
Okay, you can do so.
Yes, I'll try and eat the pie.
Roll a Constitution save for me, please.
Dick.
Okay. 19.
You all
What a
feel
delicious
as
pie.
you feel as though you're almost going to burst and throw up the healing potion and pie you just guzzled down. But something inside you, your halfling stoutness holds this thing back, and you swallow
His
this.
body
gorgeous-
disallows.
Your body disallows the regurgitation of what you've just consumed, and you can gain another 2 HP.
Brilliant. I was with him.
Right, that'll be the end of your turn unless you want to move.
I'll move up here and out to behind the little mouse key. Hello.
Alright.
Beep, 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 beep.
This awfully cheery halfling comes up to you, Rosemary. And Tiberius, you see that most of your companions are on this ship. You feel readied. You look around and you see that Rose and Rhea are looking in front of this boat.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Fuck, I wish I had spells. I'm just gonna walk up. Oh, I don't have all the movement in the world. Let me see. 30 feet. Yeah, that's fair. Move up to here.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do the same. Like, ready my action to throw this axe at a sea hag if she appears.
Okay. Ready, and Rosemary, have you readied anything?
Bow and arrow.
Oh no.
Me?
Yes. Oh, Rosemary. No, sorry.
No, but I have spells at the ready, you know, like always. Smile.
You could have had that, but I don't think you do.
Can I ask a question that's totally
I
not
do. I mean,
metagaming?
I can't ready a spell. Really?
Can ready
Can
a spell.
I?
It becomes a
Can I?
concentration. Yes, it's a concentration, and you use the spell slot of any.
Upon concentration break or whatever.
No, you lose it as you cast it.
As
You
you.
do.
As you concentrate it.
No, unfortunately, I do not have anything ready. Please
No,
do
I
not pull me under by the fucking with the
Did
fucking
you
tag.
lose your bag of animals?
Me? I still think I have it,
Okay.
but I don't. Wait, do I still have it?
Yep.
Yeah, I still have it. We agreed on just one charge per day, didn't we?
There are 2 charges now.
Or 2 charges, you said.
Because you level 2.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't think I've used it today anyway. Yeah, no, I'm
Not your
have
turn. though.
nothing ready. Oh, is it my turn?
No, it's your turn.
Oh, it is your turn. Yes, it is.
Oh.
It is?
It's Tiberius just did his turn. You ready this axe?
I readied my axe, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Ready? Okay.
Cool. So I have
right.
to check in a few things. Rosemary, it is your turn.
Can I use my action to ready my crossbow? And then as my bonus action, I would like to use my sorcery points to regain 1 first level spell slot.
Okay, cool. What spell was that to hear? Cut off for me. Sorry, I'll be here.
No, use my sorcery points to regain a spell slot.
Your action?
Ready my crossbow?
Your crossbow. Okay, cool. All right. What are you readying a crossbow for?
I don't know. For anything, I guess.
You have to be specific. Relatively
Okay.
specific.
I ready my crossbow and I'm kind of looking out around in this area where, you know, I've seen bubbles, like looking around, waiting for something to like spring out so I can fire at it.
All right. With that, it brings it to the sea hag's turn, and this is when you, Rhea,
The hag shoot
Rosemary,
hag.
you
Yeah.
see little bubbles. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Ah! And that is the end of the sea hag's turn.
Nuts.
You realized I want you to I want Rhea, Rosemary, I want you guys to roll a nature check for me, please.
Okay.
Rolling.
Hey, that's a
rolling the
19.
natures.
Rosemary, can you roll a nature check for me as well, please?
Nature check.
Mm.
Where is nature? There is nature. 16.
You guys have line of sight and you know where this thing should be based on how movement works and ranged attacks work. These bubbles
Okay.
have come up and you understand where she is in the water. You cannot see her and you release your readied actions. Rhea,
Oh.
please make an attack with your bow and arrow. You know she is over here.
She gave herself away by moving.
Rosemary,
Oh, a 7.
You got crossbow.
Mhm.
Hit.
Oh,
Trash!
Oh,
you guys didn't want to hit her at all. That's
Oh
fine.
my
Missed
fucking
both.
God.
Girl power.
Oh wow!
with the arrows hitting the water with not much of a piercing force, that brings it to the end of the Sea Hag's turn, and Rhea, it is your turn. You've seen the bubbles going towards where the river itself is flowing.
Yeah, I would like to take my rope out and tie it to the end of an arrow, please.
Okay.
And then I would like to. I'm assuming that takes an action, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm going to action surge so I can take an additional action on my turn.
Nice.
And I'm going to shoot it at her. My intention is to go fishing. I'm going to pull this piece right back.
Make an attack.
Sure thing. Please. Please, God. I asked for so little and I get it. 22.
Ooh, how much damage?
8. Can I? This is implanted quite thoroughly in her. I'm hoping.
Roll
Right.
dexterity on the rope. I should have made you roll.
Oh. This is only a 7.
You manage. She has to beat that to try and get it off. Is what we make it with her strength on her turn. But this
Okay.
manages to go right into the water, and you feel, in your sense of knowledge as a fighter, you feel that this thing has connected because you know you've struck the water true.
Okay.
8 damage as well.
It is 8 damage, correct? 7 damage.
Yeah, 8 damage. I'm just hoping. My hope
Isn't that
is
7 damage? Oh no, that's 7 thing.
Ooh.
Wrong one. Sorry,
Which
Rhea. You're
must
hoping
be
what?
low.
No, I'm just essentially my hope is that like she this is stuck in her and we can start to pull her towards the boat because I need to get my javelin back from this bitch.
Aim.
So, I think that is everything except your bonus and interaction.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
Alright, cool. With that brings us to Inspector Clue. What you gonna do? Tobias, you're up next.
I actually really don't know. I'm not keen on going back into the water. I'm not the fighter.
You see a mousy mage to your right with a crossbow in hand. You see a fighter expertly putting a rope onto an arrow in front of you. You think to yourself about the things that you happen to have on your person. Do you have any ranged weaponry? Do you have any spells that are ranged, perhaps?
Boomerang, but flimsy one that probably won't even make it past the surface of the water. Ranged attacks? Not really. I mean, I don't.
You
have
can
it
take.
technically.
You can take the help action. You see this rope leading out of the water to your companion's arm next to her quiver.
True. Regret that. I don't know what the plan is there. I'm gonna guess that she's trying to pull it up, or
As you assume so, you might get a few ideas.
yeah, I'll throw myself on the rope. Here we go again.
Alright, move yourself over there, grab that rope. What are you doing with the rope?
I pick up the rope and I look for a nice place to tie it on the boat, which there should be, especially where I'm standing.
Nice. Roll
Did you drop the
dexterity as you look around. Your passive perception is enough to find a foothold in the railings of the boat itself to the side to let water out for when the boat goes into the swells of the ocean. And I'd like you to roll dexterity for me, please, as you tie this rope. 12. Okay. Right. You tie this next to you, Rhea. You see this person who grabs this rope, someone who is seemingly indecisive most times. has made quite a decisive move here to take over from you and continue your action here. Tiberius, you are fixated on scanning for things. You, at this point, unfortunately not at the time that this happened for them, you start to see the bubbles in the water leading out towards an area somewhere around here. It's your turn.
Hey, can I be aggressive? Since I
You
know
can be whatever
where
you
she
want, man.
is. No, it's like one of my actions. It's a bonus action.
Be aggressive.
Move up.
Yes, I know that
aggressive.
one. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. Sorry.
An
cool.
enemy of your
right.
choice that you can
Good.
see or
I didn't
hear.
realize that was the name of it. Nice. Yeah, you can be aggressive. Go for it.
So it's a bonus action. It's called aggressive. So I like
Yeah.
to say aggressive. Be
Doubles the
aggressive. Okay.
movement, is it? If you're
As
running
long as I
towards-
end
Yeah, you know you're
closer
running
to
towards
her.
something.
Okay, see or hear. I can see the bubbles. Okay, I can go like
See the bubbles. You can see the rope. You can connect the dots in your head pretty naturally.
here. That's where I can go.
Yes.
And then I'm not gonna do anything else currently other than like do the same ready up with this hand axe.
Okay. You get your hand axe. You hold it up into the air. This time confident. You know that this thing is somewhere under the water there.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you
I'm
ready
gonna.
yourself?
Can I bonus action yell, or maybe not even
You
bonus
use the
action,
bonus
maybe
action.
action.
And
Just scream at my
use
teammates.
interaction. Holler.
Yeah.
Holler
It's
something.
like if you guys pull together
Small
out of the water,
small.
I'll
holler.
attack.
2 words.
Pull and I'll attack.
Cool. That's fine.
Make
Rosemary,
her breach.
you've just heard your companion yell at this as he runs very quickly to your right out here. You see this rope attached to the boat that Inspector Q is just tied on. Rhea stands there looking at Inspector Q. What are you going to do?
Can I look around at everyone and say, well, you heard the man, and go over to take a hold of this rope or like getting ready for everyone else to join in so we can all pull.
All right, cool. You grab this on here. I would say you're bracing yourself, so roll a strength for me in the meantime.
I ask a question
I
quickly.
hate rolling this one.
Blaze, yeah?
Could I have also dashed, or did I use
No, that's-
something instead
Wait,
of it?
that is an action. Yes, you could have also done.
Because I didn't use any of my actions. I used a
You
bonus
used your
and a
action to ready.
movement.
You used your action to ready, but yes. if you
Okay,
hadn't
but like
readied
if I had dashed, I
Totally.
didn't.
So with that, Rosemary, the sea hag's turn comes here. She has been unable to move so far, and she attempts here. She gets a 12 plus 3, which is a 15.
Not fair, yeah.
And we got, what did we get on here for Inspector Q's dex? 12 plus 4 is a 16. And she just manages to break this grasp on you, and the rope itself comes undone, falling into water.
Like it's untied, or the whole thing just breaks off?
No, it is holding second, can you move? It is lying in the water like this. Top of the water for the most part, going down. She is unable to move from this. She's just managed to break free. That is the end of her turn. Rhea, it's your turn. You've just seen this get
There have been
swiped
some
up from you.
So she's not attached to the rope anymore, but she's still
She's-
in the same position as
she's
what she
attached-
was.
Well, the rope seems to be ducking a little bit further under the water on this side over here. And the rope is no longer attached to the boat.
Okay, let me think. Sorry, it's just there have been some developments. Hold on.
Was that like all three of their strengths combined tugging
No.
it? Why didn't we do that?
It's the boat.
Hey?
Rhea shot, Inspector Clue tied. Okay, so what happened is that Rhea, you had shot this arrow with a rope tied onto it. It has gone straight into this hag. The hag was unable to
It was all
resist
the same turn.
as
Fuck. Okay.
Inspector Clue had run over, grabbed, tied this thing on. Rosemary had walked up to it, pulled on it, and as she held on to brace herself, this rope got pulled. The knot itself came undone, and the hag was able to pull it from the grasp of Rosemary.
Oh, so she's still on it.
Yeah. So,
Ray, you see this happen right in front of your eyes. The rope is still visible on the surface of the water. What are you going to do?
Am I able to climb essentially so I'm like hanging off the boat and try to grab it?
You can climb down and do so, yes.
Okay.
But you are going to be in the water.
I'm going to be in the water. Can I not try hang off the boat?
It's about 10 to 15 feet off the bow.
Okay, I'm going to. Can I take out like my dagger and puncture the side of the boat to try and get a grip on the boat so I'm not in the water?
Yes. Roll an attack on the boat.
Or just a normal.
Just roll straight for an attack. I don't know.
Oh, one
I'm
second.
winging it.
No worries. Give me one moment to. And that's
That will be your action at the moment.
Oh, that was so close to a 19, but it's a nat 1.
You scrape down the side of the boat as you fall into the water, hand grasping the end of this rope.
Okay.
That's your bonus action. What are you going to do?
What's my action? My action? I would like to tie my dagger onto the rope and throw it onto the boat.
Okay, the action is going to be tying it on, and you manage to get this thing secured. Roll a dex for me.
Okay. 17.
That's pretty high. Okay. You tie a very well-fashioned rope in a very short amount of time. You have an interaction. Interaction, I'm going to make like 1 or 2 words.
Okay, Let me think. Hold on.
Oh, he's supposed to help.
I think they know I need help. I think that would be a waste of trying to figure out.
I'm not looking at you.
Tiberius, hold her
No.
still, if you can.
1 or 2 is that's impressive.
Yeah, that's my 3 for words. 3 4. That's basically the same thing. Yeah. That's my turn.
All right. You've got this rope in hand with the dagger tied to it. Also dagger in hand. And it is now Inspector Clue. It's now your turn. Tiberius, you're up next. Inspector Clue, you've seen your companion go down the side of the boat, grab the rope. What's going through your mind?
I'll walk over here and then I'll look around the boat because there must be something else that can help it there.
Investigation.
22.
You turn to see a crossbow with a bolt in it and a pack of bolts next to it. A hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow.
A hand crossbow. It is loaded, it is dusty, it is old, it is upside down, and there is a barrel on top of it. A small barrel, but still empty, small barrel that seems to be holding it down that you can move, that you move aside very easily. There it is.
Okay. I'll weigh the barrel and I'll pick up the crossbow.
Okay, cool. You have a crossbow in hand, you have a bonus action as well, and there is a stack of bolts in front of you as well.
And how much can I do for a bonus action? Can I take one of my? I have
You can pick up 20 bolts in the
I'll-
holster.
I'll pick up 20 bolts then.
Yes.
Search shit.
Nicely done. You've got some movement left.
I'll go back up here if I can do that. Yeah. Yeah. Go back here. And now I'm gonna search for the crossbow.
Okay. So your movement is over there. You've got yourself a hand crossbow. Or, yeah, a hand crossbow you can add to your inventory with 20 bolts, and there's 1 bolt in the crossbow, so we're going to count that at some point. And it is now Tiberius's turn, and Rosemary up next. Tiberius, you looking around at the sound of what's going on and the sight, and you see the rope go limp. You look back and you see someone in the water. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so I don't really care much for the scenario right now. I'm focused on the witch or the hag or whatever the fuck this bitch is called. Cause fuck her. I'm gonna run a little forward as to maximize my movement. Say that was like 10, 15 of my main, and then I'm gonna like jump for like the rest. And then can I see her if I'm underwater?
Okay, cool. I'm going to allow that for now. There is a whole other calculation that goes into that, but cool. I'm going to let that all be good. You can see underwater. You can see this hag pop up as you go along the ground. You run, you jump, you go into this water. You have your hand axe in hand. And there is this hag 10 feet under the water.
10 feet away from me.
Under the water and about 10 feet away from you.
Was hoping I could like, maybe I still can. Haha! Come at me, little hag lady. Okay. You say I'm about
Diagonally, then she's only like trying to do maths.
No, it's
10 feet away and 10 feet down. Like that forms the right angle triangle. So, smile.
Can I say that Rhea sees Tiberius jump in and like face palms, like, not what I meant, but might
It's-
still work.
What
it's
did you say?
It's not 10 feet, but it's more than 5 feet.
More than 5 feet. Okay, that's chillin'. Yeah. I'm. Can I? Does she have bubbles around her face?
No, she doesn't seem to really require the breathing. It seems to be a bubble that she leaves in her wake when she swims.
Oh god. So then I'm gonna be aggressive towards her. Just so I could.
You do
I
have
do?
a tiny bit of movement there.
A tiny bit. Can I get within 5 feet?
You can try. Go for it.
So
Go on.
I'm gonna just maneuver until I'm in my guess within 5 feet,
Yes.
so that I can slash attack with this hand axe, which is a disadvantage. I
That's correct.
realize. So disadvantage roll. Not 14.
How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna try grab her and pull, so like, cause water makes you slow. I'm gonna pull her towards me and with my other hand, like, slash so that there's two forces coming towards each other.
Alright. Yes?
Oh no. 4 damage.
You jump in this water here and you see this hag, you see this rope, you see the distance. You manage to get on her. You go for her with the hand axe. You make an attack here. You try and grab her with the same movement, and you look at her and you realize she's disgusting, and you see the rope next to you and instead grab the rope to pull her in. As your hand axe comes the opposite way, you bring your hand axe over your left shoulder while you're pulling in the rope with your left arm, and you manage to get this hag in the neck with the hand axe. She is not dead, but she is holding on to life with something you do not know. But she is very close to death's door as this hand axe is coming out of her throat.
And I have a bonus.
Uh-huh.
Can I grab my javelin back? Or
The
a
javelin
javelin?
The javelin is gone. The javelins are gone.
No longer in her body or in her hand.
No longer body in her.
I have bad news for Rhea when we can speak. Okay, well then, with my bonus action, I just grab onto the rope.
You hold onto this rope, continuing to do so. You've just seen Rosemary, your ally, run along and jump into this water. What are you going to do?
Can I YOLO Fireball as to where approximately the source of this lady is?
YOLO, blind attack. Does it
Oh, not blind attack. Just like, I mean, I kind of know where she is.
You can't see it. You know where she is, so you can make the shot. So roll a disadvantage.
Wait, right click, roll with disadvantage. 23 with disadvantage.
What?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, roll
Okay, describe
my
how
damage.
describe how your she's on 1 HP. Describe how your your purple firebolt goes towards her and kill her.
I go, well, let's try this and launch a green firebolt roughly where I think she should be. And like I hear like some singeing or yelping, I guess.
And Tiberius, you see the water open up in front of you as this angled firebolt comes through the water and this purple explosion happens, busting the head off of the creature. This axe going all the way through the neck as this firebolt hits it and finishes off this creature. Yeah, that was pretty good. We can loot and stuff and whatever I would say before my inverter goes. If we're still going through with this, then going on with this, then we can say the hag goes limp, the rope and arrows still attached to her. You managed to
go back to the boat, no?
You managed to get her maybe onto the surface. Yeah, if you want to get onto the boat, that's fine. You can bring her onto the boat with her head, and the rope you managed to
we're going
pull in as well.
Was there just a rope hanging like around, or did you have one?
I had one. So I need to put it back into my inventory as well as my arrow and I gotta regather my stuffs.
Yeah.
Your stuffs.
How much are javelins? I wanna find the fucking...
Yeah, even me, I would like to find my javelin.
Whatever, when we go back to the town to tell them about their people or whatever, I'm gonna go back to that smithy guy.
They-
I'd like to suggest to everyone that if we are capable of moving the rocks by here, we should keep the boat. We could sell it. We could, it feels like it would be
No, I agree with you. I think we should. I don't know how much Clue searched the boat, but I feel like we should search the boat for traps.
Absolutely.
See any maps? See anything else? Check all the sails are intact.
Yeah.
Check the hack hasn't made a hole in the bottom of the boat, and we're actually about to slowly sink into the water. You know all that good stuff.
Nat one, I hope to believe it didn't do much.
So Tiberius, you haven't a clue what the hell you're doing. But
In terms of?
in term nat one, I thought you said you'd rolled one in terms of
No, when she tried to like stab the dagger
yeah, I
to
didn't
like
hit.
stop
Oh,
it, so
right.
that one.
yes, that didn't help.
I'm just saying, hopefully it didn't do much because there's not much power.
No. So this boat that you're on, it is floating itself. You can see it's not as buoyant perhaps as it should be, but it is relatively
we have
buoyant.
we have a hag. Yeah.
You have a hag on the deck.
Dead hag.
And what are people doing? There's a crab as well.
I'm harvesting from this giant crab and eating food because I am.
Does eating crab meat help us?
No.
Roll dexterity for me, Rose.
Little mousy eats crab meat.
20
Wow.
plus 2.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to look up how much a crab weighs. No, it doesn't really say. You get about 1, 2, 3, 4 portions of crab meat. Delicious crab meat.
I say to everyone, come over here, let's eat some crab before we do anything else. We're all exhausted.
Yes.
I'm gonna read that.
Nice.
Nice cooked crab meat.
And this clue is why we don't push dead crabs into the water. He gives him like a stink eye from earlier.
We don't live lavish lifestyles, so when we can, we do.
Nice, and as the smells of this very nicely and freshly cooked crab enter your noses and the meat touches your tongue, you guys enjoy some nice actual food for a change, as opposed to rations, and the last time you had eaten was perhaps at the festival, but
Technically, it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday, but this is nice that you don't have to leave that kind of nice living behind as you go on your adventures. You're still able to get some tasty food.
Yeah, cowboys.
Anyone, Rosemary, I'd like you to roll an investigation for me because as you said that you wanted to check out the boat, see if there's anything to find.
10. Smile.
10.
Cries.
What you see as you go below deck and take a look at what the ship has to offer is that there's a lot of patchwork, but the patchwork, it's like a velvety, seaweedy texture. It's green. It may have once been organic, you're not quite sure. It definitely has like lichen and moss and stuff, not moss, but algae, that's the word I'm looking for, growing on the surfaces of the inside of and on this patchwork, and it seems to be like relatively, it's holding. There's no water inside the ship. Then at the bottom you can see there's some water. You take a look around. Seems fine to you. It's not rising.
I tell Raya, hey, I'm not too good with my eyes right now. Come double check this, please. Everything looks good?
Yeah, Raya's gonna go down and do something of similar. She's looking for anything of value and just for how sturdy the ship seems. Like, what's the situation? If there's anything blaringly obvious, potentially she's gonna see if she can look through some like crates or chests if there are any. So investigation, I'm assuming.
Yeah, please.
Oh, I was so close to a nat 20. It was a 4.
That's not quite a nat 20.
Afraid my eyes are even worse than yours, little friend.
You know, actually, Amanda, 0 counts for nothing. So she needed nothing for it to become a nat 20. She could have added a 0. It becomes 2 and a 0 and 20. I'm very fun. So Yeah, you can see things seem to be all right. The boat seems to have been repaired, and apart from the water that perhaps needs to get removed, it seems to be holding.
Okay, cool.
It's about a foot of water.
Leos.
So at the moment, you guys can now either try and find a place to have a short rest, have some investigations of the boat or your
Long rest?
surroundings.
Simple place, smile, long rest? Question mark? Hi. I'd like a long
Not-
rest. I'd like to sleep. Please
Long
can I
rest.
sleep? Please
Long
can I
rest is
sleep?
great.
Please can I sleep? Please. No, I really
Well,
need to sleep.
As you
No
might
one's
be
out.
able to hear, the spellcaster Rosemary. That's my inverter telling me that my computer's about to shut down. So
Okay, cool. So
We're
we
going
can do a
to-
long rest at the beginning of next session. Cool.
possibly it depends what. Yeah, that's
Oh, we-
totally fine. You can do a long rest. You can
I'm gonna
probably-
go
gonna agree
now
with that.
earlier than everyone else into the bottom of the deck, find a corner to curl up in and sleep. Good night, everyone.
Can we search the hag before we sleep?
No, I'm sleeping. You guys
We-
search the hag. I need this
we-
long rest.
No, we can end it there, and I think we can do all the searching and stuff when we get back.